Hey looking for workers, what's up? We're up. I have to crouch because the green screen's too small. I'm not tall, I just ordered the wrong size. To understand why we chose climbing gyms as an industry, I'm first going to tell you a bit more about me, Joel and Lewis. Me and Lewis were flatmates in first year, during which we tried to build an app called Encore. This was an app where you would merge your playlist with other people's to create the ultimate playlist for a party. While we're developing it, Spotify created Spotify Blend, which kind of put a dampener on the whole idea. But it taught us one thing, and that was we met Joel in second year, creating an app called EpiPal. This was an app for people that used EpiPens to find nearby people to use their EpiPen if they forgot theirs at home. Muddled with legal issues and medical problems, but still an idea. But this was just a project for university, so we never took it any further than this. And although we talked about starting a company, we never truly believed it was going to happen until we took our module in our final semester called Entrepreneurship. In this module, you had to create a business strategy plan for a fake product as well as a trailer. And we went down the route of creating a fake climbing wristband called Vertigo. The idea of Vertigo was to track your climbs every session by having an NFC tag on the start hold and the end hold. I managed to dig out the trailer, so here's a little sneak peek. Running, cycling, swimming. Every major sport has a system to automatically track your progress. But for bouldering, one of the fastest growing sports, tracking your climbing has always been a manual and annoying task. It's about time someone changed that. Introducing Vertigo. Okay, enough of that. The idea was fun, but because it was hardware, it was going to take way too long for us to develop, and we're also not engineers. However, what it did teach us was more about the climbing industry, and during that time, we found out a little bit about the software that the climbing gyms use. And it looks like this. This is Rock Gym Pro, and 90% of the gyms use it. So when we came out of university, the problem we wanted to solve was to create this software, but better.
Then your sprints, which I don't know how long or if you'll actually do sprints.
Our first step was to contact as many gyms as possible. And to do this, we found a database with every gym in the UK. We then gathered a list of about 120 climbing gyms and sent them all emails. Of these, about 20 responded. And of those 20, we had about 12 meetings. And we even went to a couple of them in person.
I've acquired the pastries. Operating climbing gym is full effect.
And the meetings went really well. Of the 12 gyms that we interviewed, 10 of them used Rock Gym Pro, and all of them had problems with it. However, we discovered one big problem for us, and that was that the software did almost everything. Because it was literally built for Windows 95 and it's been around forever, it's had a ton of functionality added to it over the years. And it might not be the smoothest software, but it does everything a climbing gym needs for very cheap. And this is where we hit a bit of a crossroads, because developing a minimum viable product for this would take us months to do, and it wouldn't have the same functionality as Rock Gym Pro for potentially years. So while we decided the best route to go down next, we had a little business trip down in Cornwall, and here are some of the gnarliest waves from the trip.
What's this? Stop! Oh, mate!
Oi! Oof!
Ooh. We are live in the studio with Lil Pal, cruising on a wave. Hey. Oh my god! You just don't get that in the 24th century.
That's all on today's show. Smash like and subscribe. Lulu, come on, man.